Hello, everyone. My name is Olivia Cupp, and I'm the Director of Housing and Residence Life here at Youngstown State University. And we're talking to you today about the on-campus residential experience. Have you made your housing decision yet? What are you waiting for? There's a lot of different options available to you as a YSU student. We feel that living on campus is the premier option for freshmen for so many reasons. It's convenient. So being located on campus, we're able to provide you with academic year only contract terms. We're not locking you into a year-long lease where you're stuck paying for the summer months if you don't need housing over that period. We're located right here, just steps away from the academic buildings and everything that you'll need to be successful on campus. Living on campus is also extremely safe. Our buildings feature a lot of different safety measures to ensure that is priority. We have card swipe access at all of our main entrances. Our buildings and our adjoining parking lots and pathways feature security cameras. We have fully staffed desks at each of our residence halls. That means that there is someone available at the front desk at all hours of the day or throughout the evening hours. So if you're unable to find someone for help, or if you have a really pressing issue, you can rest assured that you can head on down to the reception desk in your building's lobby and be connected with someone for help. The pathways that connect the residence halls to parking lots and to the center of campus are all very well lit. And like I mentioned, the parking lots, if you're a student that has a vehicle on campus, which you're permitted to do so, the parking lots are within very close proximity. Living on campus is also really great value. Not only do you have access to your fully furnished room, which features obviously your bed and your mattress, a desk to study at with a desk chair, a wardrobe or an armoire, a dresser for your clothes. Your room also will come with its very own micro fridge, which is essentially a mini fridge unit with a microwave on top so that you're able to keep food cool and cook food in your microwave. You're also going to be receiving a full campus meal plan. We'll share more details about that component later on. You have access to a free laundry room where you're able to do as much washing and drying of clothes as needed. And we also have on-site janitorial and maintenance teams at your disposal. So should you experience any maintenance related issues, we're able to generally resolve those within the same day or the following day. Living on campus is also very supportive, and that's why it's honestly the perfect housing option for a freshman student. We have a team of over 100 staff members, the majority of which are student staff members. And we're here for you Monday through Sunday, whether it's during the day or over the evening or over the weekend. We are dedicated to supporting your success. You're always going to be able to connect with someone and receive the support that you need. Lastly, but not least, living on campus is really fun. We're hoping that all of our students that live in our residential communities are able to make meaningful connections with peers that will become lifelong friends. Some of the fun that's included in living on campus means that you'll have exclusive access to residential only social events. There are great ways to really support you meeting new people and making friends. So don't miss out. We hope that you visit housingapp.ysu.edu today to sign up for your enhanced campus experience. We want to also congratulate you on your admission to YSU. And again, for all of the reasons that I mentioned, living on campus in a residential community is really conducive to you being successful here during your time that you're degree seeking at YSU. A safe and well-maintained living environment is crucial to your academic success and your emotional well-being. It's really hard to find safe, affordable, and quality housing, especially when you're new to the area. And that's something that becomes even harder when you arrive in the winter months. So we actually do have a housing requirement for any international students who arrive in the spring semester, whereas in the fall, for all of you on this call. We do not have a requirement. It is honestly your choice if you would like to live on campus or not. But we hope that you consider living on campus for all of the reasons mentioned. If you're a J1 exchange student or an ELI student in the ELI program, please note that you are required to live on campus at all times because of the many reasons that we mentioned and the extra support that's offered to you when you live on campus. When we introduced the housing requirement in the spring of 2023, the university's response to really supporting international students was to introduce an international student housing scholarship. So that means that each incoming undergraduate international student, so all of those students who are F1 visa status or J1, are eligible to receive a $1,000 housing scholarship per semester. So even though it's your choice to move on campus, live on campus in the fall semester, you'd still be eligible to receive that scholarship in the fall semester and the spring. So again, it just makes living on campus that much more of a great value package. The scholarship gets applied directly towards the cost of your room and board, your housing cost each semester. And this year, the cost to live on campus for the full academic year is just under $11,000. So it's $10,920. We break that charge in half and we bill half in the fall and half in the spring semester. We bill directly to the student account. And so once that charge is applied to your student account, the scholarship would be applied, meaning that you're living on campus for the cost of just under $5,000. We also want to remind students that the scholarship is subject to tax. You do belong here, and we have a house for anyone, really. Students that live in their specific house would say that their house is the best for all different kinds of reasons. So Kafara House, the one at the top there, is our designated honors college community. It's a really great perk if you're in the honors college to live in that house because there is a satellite honors location. The honors office team have their own satellite office in that house, and the house is a little bit differently structured than the others on campus. It's not the traditional hallway living that you might find in the other houses. Just one wing in Kafara is structured that way. The rest of the building is set up suite style. So it's either little pods of students that are set up with either 8 or 18 person suites. Kilcoley House is the one in the middle, and it truly is located on the center of campus. It's actually connected to the Kilcoley Center Student Union, meaning that you can walk directly from Kilcoley House straight through to the Student Union or to the rec center and not even have to go outside. You truly are just steps away from the academic buildings when you live in Kilcoley House. And the rooms are they're really nice in Kilcoley House. I mean, they're nice everywhere, but they're the most recently updated. The floors are split by gender due to having the one community bathroom per floor in that house. And so the bottom 3 floors are where the women in Kilcoley House live and the men live on the top 3 floors. The building also includes soundproof music practice rooms, and a really nice basement kitchen. Blyden House is the one at the bottom there, and that is our largest house. It is co-ed in the way that it's set up with potentially a room of men living next to a room of women. We have men's and women's restrooms on each wing, which is how we're able to do that. Blyden House is located right next to Kafara House. And the 2 of those houses are on either side of Chrisman Dining Hall, which is our residential dining facility. We have some virtual tours that I want to share with you now. And so this first one is all about Kafara House.
Welcome to Kafara House. It's one of the 5 residence halls owned and run by YSU. This building, which opened in 1995, houses students in our honors program. It's on the north end of campus and very close to Chrisman Dining Hall, our resident dining facility. About 270 residents live here.
Kafara is a little different from our other buildings in that one wing has traditional 2-person rooms with a shared community bathroom, but other floors are configured in suites. In a suite, there are 2 or more double rooms with a common bathroom area and a lounge space shared by the people who live within that suite. Suites can house 4 to 18 people, so there's a bit of variety in how your floor might be laid out. Every room has a bed, desk, chair, dresser, and wardrobe for each resident. Rooms also come equipped with a small refrigerator and a microwave for your convenience. The micro fridge unit is shared by the other residents of the room. Wi-Fi is included in all rooms as well as wired internet ports for your devices. Residents get creative as they customize their rooms with carpets, posters, area rugs, tapestries, photos from home, and more. Make your room your home away from home.
Cafaro House has a spacious computer lab that's for residents only. It also has 2 meeting rooms, a seminar or multi-purpose room. Residents can book these rooms for their organization's events.
The basement of the building is like a family room with a kitchen that you can use anytime, a recreation area, fitness area, and laundry room. No need for coins. Doing your laundry here is free of charge. The TV lounge is a popular place for students to gather together.
Every resident of Cafaro House purchases a meal plan and can choose from a variety of options. Most meals can be enjoyed at Chrisman Dining Commons, where it's all you care to eat, with home-style favorites, healthy and fresh meals, salads, pizza, and more. Choices vary by the day. And with your flexible meal plan, you can also try some different options, like our on-campus Dunkin' Donuts, Chick-fil-A, and you can use your meal plan to try out different campus choices on occasion.
Every summer, our housing staff makes improvements to our halls, and we take pride in the fact that our buildings are kept looking good. We also work hard to keep the buildings clean and well-maintained each and every day. Our cleaning crew is on hand around the clock, cleaning restrooms and common areas. Bathrooms are cleaned and disinfected at least twice a day. One of the most important distinctions about living on campus is the fact that trained professional staff members live in the building. Our full-time housing coordinators manage the building and supervise the RA staff. RAs live on your floor and will be a resource for you as you get acquainted with campus. The work of the coordinators and RAs centers around 3 primary areas: concern for resident safety, providing a clean, well-maintained, quality facility, and encouraging a friendly social atmosphere. The staff also plans floor and house activities to help you get to know your neighbors and to make living on campus an enjoyable experience. Lastly, let's talk about safety. We take your safety very seriously, and we work closely with the YSU Police to make sure all safety protocols are followed. We have trained staff on site 24 hours a day and video surveillance in the common areas of the building. Your Y card is your key to the building, and only residents and approved guests will be admitted into the halls. Each room door has a lock and deadbolt. You can feel comfortable and safe at YSU Housing.
You can apply for YSU Housing by navigating directly to our website at housing.ysu.edu.
That was Cafaro House, and now here is the video of Lighten House.
Welcome to Lighten House. This is one of the 5 resident halls owned and run by YSU. It is on the northern end of campus and is very close to Chrisman Dining Hall, our resident dining facility. About 290 residents live here. There are 4 floors of resident rooms.
Lighten is a traditional style residence hall with mostly double rooms. Rooms for men and women are intermingled in each wing throughout the building. Each wing has both a men's and women's restroom.
Every room has a bed, desk, chair, dresser, and wardrobe for each resident. Rooms also come equipped with a small refrigerator and a microwave for your convenience. The microfridge unit is shared by the residents of that room. Wi-Fi is included in all rooms, as well as wired internet ports for your devices. You can make your room your home away from home with your own decor. Many residents bring area rugs, posters, photos, lamps, TVs, and gaming systems.
The basement of the building is like the Lighten House family room, with a kitchen you can use anytime, a recreation area, fitness area, and laundry room. You can do your laundry for free here. There's even an app you can use that tells you when your wash or dry cycle has finished.
That was Lighten House. And lastly, here's Kilcawley House.
Welcome to Kilcawley House, one of the 5 on-campus residence halls here at Youngstown State University. Kilcawley is located right in the center of campus, a short walk from any of your class buildings. Kilcawley House is adjacent to the Student Center, where you'll have easy access to a number of restaurants and places to hang out and relax with friends. Kilcawley House is a traditional style residence hall with mostly double rooms. It has 7 floors and houses about 225 students.
The building is co-ed, while each floor is women only or men only. Each floor has a spacious community bathroom and a lounge space for students to relax. Your room comes with 1 lofted bed, 1 standard height bed, as well as a wardrobe and a desk for each person. Every room comes equipped with a small refrigerator and a microwave for your convenience. The micro fridge unit is shared by the residents of the room. Wi-Fi is included in all rooms, as well as wired internet ports for your devices. The rooms have all the basic necessities and are highly customizable. Residents are encouraged to be creative with the space, so bring your own stuff and make the room your own. The basement of Kilcawley House is the family room of the building. This area includes a large kitchen, a dining area, a rec area, a computer lab, and even soundproof music rooms. The front desk has pots and pans and all the basic tools you need when you're in the mood to whip something up. This area also includes the free laundry room, so you can put your clothes in while you do other things.
I hope those were an enjoyable insight into each of our 3 main houses for freshmen. So at this point, I'm going to hand things over to my colleague, Erin, from the card office to explain more about your student Y card and the meal plan.
Hi everyone, my name is Erin and I oversee all of the IDs and meal plans here at YSU. I was in your shoes not too long ago, coming in as a freshman, and so I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of information to make sure that your first year here is so successful. So to start off, we will tell you everything you need to know about your YSU ID.
Welcome, future Penguins. At Youngstown State University, your Y card is your campus ID. With this ID, you'll be able to access sporting events, campus recreation, some of the fun events that we have on campus, and more. To upload your photo for your ID, the first step is to go to ysu.edu. Once on the main page, you'll want to go to the top right and select Penguin Portal. Once on this page, you'll be presented with 3 red boxes: Office 365, Blackboard, and Penguin Portal. You'll want to select Login on the Penguin Portal box. Once on this page, you'll log in with your email and password. Once in the Penguin Portal, you'll be presented with a lot of options. These options will be very useful for you while at YSU. On this page, you'll want to select Student eService Index. Option that we want to select now is at the bottom left. Select the Y card option. Once you select the Y card option, you'll be brought to the Y card page. On the left side, there is an option to personalize. Under personalize, select Upload your photo. Once on this page, you'll see that there is a picture shown in the middle of the screen. This is what your Y card will look like. Be sure to read the guidelines for the photos to ensure that your photo will be approved. For best results, simply stand against a blank wall and have somebody take a picture of your full face, head, and shoulders only. Once you have read the guidelines, select Agree. Once you click Agree, you'll be presented to a page to upload your ID. This could be any of the options shown. Scan or take a picture of your ID so it is clear and visible, select Choose File, and upload your ID. Then, once this is done, click Upload Government Issued ID. After this, you'll be brought to the page to upload your photo for your Y card ID. Make sure you read the information to ensure that your picture will be accepted. Once you read the guidelines, insert your YSU email into the email box. Then, go to the classification box and hit the drop-down arrow and select what best fits you. Then, go to the reason for photo submission drop-down box and select the option that best fits you. After this, choose File and upload the picture that you want to be on your YSU ID. Keep in mind, if your photo does not follow the guidelines, it may be rejected, so ensure that you follow them closely. Once your photo is inserted, select Upload Photo. After this, you are all set and will receive a confirmation or rejection email. Thank you for watching, and as always, go Penguins.
Print out your Y card. Provided you have successfully uploaded a photo, your card will then be picked up at the end of orientation. Please complete this as soon as possible and definitely before arriving to campus. And all these features are also accessible with a virtual ID, which can also be accessed through the Y card website, as well as your YSU app. The next thing that is important to know is all about your campus meal plan. As a resident student on campus, you are provided with a meal plan that consists of meal swipes, as well as a specific allotment of flex dollars and Peace Points. All resident students are provided with a 12 bronze meal plan as part of their room and board. The 12 bronze plan means that you have access to 12 meal swipes per week. Meal swipes are to be used at the campus dining hall, which is located right by Cafaro and Latin House. And these swipes are reset at the end of each week. So you will start each week with 12 meal swipes. Along with your meal swipes, you also have 350 flex dollars and 150 Pete's points each semester. With your flex dollars, you can use this anywhere at the on-campus locations, which a lot of them can be located in Kilcawley Center, and you can also find some in the academic halls at the cafes as well. With Pete's points, you get 150 each semester, and these can be used on or at off-campus locations. So you can use them anywhere that is on campus, and then we also have a few partnerships with dining around campus as well, in which you can use Pete's points. To see these locations, all you have to do is go to the YCard website and select the Locations tab on the left-hand side. Should you have any questions in regards to meal plans, you could please reach out to us at cardoffice@ysu.edu, and we will be more than happy to assist you.
Thanks, Erin. Oftentimes we get a lot of questions from potential residents about what it's like to dine on campus regularly if you are a resident. I wanted to share that our dining service provider here at YSU is Chartwell's Dining, and their mission is to create an inclusive food culture where students from all backgrounds and needs can dine together. That's really important to them. So there is a lot of focus from their team on building relationships with students and working to create individualized plans based on students' needs. If you're someone that's vegan or maybe vegetarian, or maybe you're someone that it's important to have access to halal products, these are things that are available throughout campus daily. Chartwell's is also proud to provide opportunities for students who observe Ramadan to utilize their meal plan in a flexible manner while honoring Ramadan fasting practices. Signage and logos are also used at all campus dining locations, and these allow students to easily identify options that are safe for them to enjoy. There are some common allergies and sensitivities that we commonly work with in regards to dining so that we can help students manage an enjoyable dining plan. We have students who are lactose intolerant, who need to have a dairy-free diet. We have students who are celiac or have a gluten intolerance. We have some students that are diabetic. We also have some students that are looking for low-carb options. We have a mechanism in place where we can connect students with Chartwell's. It's a little survey form. So if you're a student that has a dietary you would need made, please let us know and we can connect you with the Chartwell's dining team. I'm now going to hand things off to my colleague, Stephanie Reed, who is our Associate Director of Housing, and she's going to talk to you now about all of the things that we are doing to prepare for your arrival.
Great, thanks so much, Olivia. As she mentioned, my name's Stephanie Reed, and I help to manage the contract and future assignments for students, as well as just serve as a resource for students as they're transitioning into YSU regarding housing. So you might be asking, what are some things that we're doing to help prepare you for your arrival? These housing information sessions that we offer are one way that we can reach out to students live and intentionally and help to answer questions as well as provide information that's in this presentation. We also have a dedicated international student housing webpage. So if you navigate to our website, you can find information about specifically drafted and created for international students and how to prepare for your arrival. It's important to know that for this upcoming fall semester, we do have our free early arrival period, which starts on August 17th. We allow international students to move in early so that you're here in time for your international orientation. You do need to register for your early arrival after you have received your housing assignment via the request for contract extension. You can find links to the contract extension on that international housing page. It's also very easy to just Google YSU housing contract extension and the page will pop up. We also are providing a welcome package, which will be waiting for you at your residence hall check-in. And as Aaron mentioned, if you have uploaded your photo ahead of time, your Y card will be ready and waiting for you at international orientation. So it's really important that you follow those steps, upload your photo so that we can get your Y card ready prior to your arrival. It's also important to know that your academic year plan doesn't technically begin until August 21st. August 21st. So we are also providing you with a pre-arrival meal plan. This meal plan is billed directly to your student account, so there's nothing you need to do to register for that, and that will help to provide you meals during your orientation time prior to the start of the housing contract on the 21st. And of course, the housing staff as well as the International Programs Office staff are available to answer questions and guide you to ensure that you're ready for a smooth arrival to campus. You might be asking, what do I need to do to apply? Application is really easy. If you just navigate to housingapp.ysu.edu, you'll then be directed to log into our portal using your YSU email and password that you have already set up through your admissions process. The application for next year is open. It opened on February 1st. And the rooms are filling fast. So it's important that you are signing up as soon as you're committed to YSU and committed to living on campus. The application starts with a $35 one-time non-refundable application fee, which you pay through the application portal using a credit or debit card that's tied to a bank. It's very simple to do. Once you have paid that, you'll complete all the information on the pages of the application and then ultimately sign the contract. Once you sign the contract, this action then tells us that you're committed and you're coming, and that will result in us billing your student account the $54.60 housing charge. After you have signed the contract, it's important that you pay the $250 housing prepayment fee. Again, you pay that straight in the application portal. Just continue through with the application. You'll get to another payment page where you can use a credit card to then pay that $250. Once you have done that, then that lets us know that you're ready to be assigned to a room, and we will work to assign you to a room, and then that information will be shared via YSU email. So it's very important that you're checking your YSU email as you prepare to come here. It's how our office, as well as most offices, will communicate with you. So there's important information in that account. Second, the second thing you need to focus on is making sure that you've completed all of your move-in requirements prior to your travel. So we recommend international students take care of all of this as soon or before you get on the plane. So make sure the days leading up to it, you have completed what you need to, so that way when you arrive there, it's smooth for you to receive your keys and move into your room. The first thing you need to do is to complete your housing contract and make that $250 prepayment. And then you need to make sure that your student account bill, which is your housing and tuition, is paid in full, or you have registered for the payment plan through the bursar's office. You will receive an email when your bills are ready to be viewed. And so it's important that you, again, are checking your YSU email, logging on to the bill pay site through the Penguin portal, and then taking care of any out-of-pocket expense that you need to pay. Again, that needs to be at a zero balance. Or you need to be signed up for the bursar's payment plan. That payment plan helps to divide your balance into monthly payments and does require you to make the first payment at the time that you sign up for it. You also then need to meet our immunization requirements. There is a page in our application that goes over the immunization requirements, and when you pass that page, you also receive an automated email to your YSU account that has this information on there. It's very easy to complete the immunization requirement. You first need to create a free account through medproctor.com. Upload a screenshot of your immunization history for them to verify. If you are missing an immunization or an immunization is not provided to you in your current country, you can complete a waiver form and have it notarized. You can either request this waiver form by emailing housing@ysu.edu. It is also available through our immunization requirements webpage. So you have access to that waiver form without necessarily reaching out to us, though we're always happy to provide it. And then finally, you will need to be registered full-time for classes. We realize that most of you will be registering for classes during orientation. So we allow you to have that time during international orientation to sign up for classes. But it's important to know that you do need to be registered at full-time status, which is the 12 credit hours by the end of international orientation. You hopefully have gotten all of your move-in requirements done, and now your questions are about how you're getting to campus. We have provided, in partnership with IPO, the opportunity for a shuttle pickup service from the Pittsburgh International Airport. That's on August 18th for all international students arriving for the start of the school year. So it is important that if you want to utilize this shuttle service, that you fly into Pittsburgh on August 18th. There are multiple times throughout that day that they will be available to pick up students and bring them to Youngstown State. It's also important that you register with IPO ahead of time, and so you can do that by contacting their office. You will then arrive at your residence hall from the shuttle to pick up your keys and to check in once we verified completion of your move-in requirements. Our residence hall desks are staffed 24/7, so you're able to arrive and check in at any time during that day. So don't be concerned about if you're coming later in the evening. Our staff is available to assist with your check-in. And then finally, you'll need to settle in. Of course, there are staff members within the residence hall who can help you with any questions that you might have. These staff members are called resident assistants, or we commonly call them RAs, and they often live on the same floor as you or within your housing section. You should plan to bring your own linens and pillow, or be sure to order them ahead of your arrival. The beds in the residence hall are size extra long twin, and we do partner with a third-party company. You can access their link to order linens via our housing application portal, as well as on our website. It's a convenient way to order your linens, have them shipped directly to your residence hall, so they'll be waiting for you when you check in. And then, of course, International Programs has organized a full orientation for you to attend prior to the start of fall semester, which will assist you greatly in settling in and preparing for a successful year. So it's important as you receive information from them about your orientation that you're planning to attend those sessions to take advantage of the resources they are providing. And then finally, here's just a list of some helpful resources. Again, our dedicated international student housing webpage will answer most of your questions. If you have questions outside of that, please email housing@ysu.edu. You can connect with our card office team at cardoffice@ysu.edu. And then you can connect with international programs at isss@ysu.edu. And there's an additional link for admitted international students that can provide you some more information about guidance on your immigration status and how you can prepare to ensure that you enjoy a successful arrival.
We want to thank you all for connecting to this session. We hope that it's been educational for you and that it's, maybe causing you to think about living on campus for all of the benefits and the amazing ways that it can support you in having a successful and a fun experience and helping you feel very connected to the campus community. Again, we'd encourage you to apply as soon as possible to housingapp.ysu.edu. We'd love you to be a part of our residential community. We hope that you'll connect to one of our live information sessions throughout the summer months here. And we start those in the month of June. We'll also, towards the later part of July and the start of August, switch our focus to having educational preparation sessions for all international students that have completed housing contracts with us. So we hope to see you soon. Thank you.